It's always a question every year what kinds of structure we can impose to get people writing. One method would be just let them go and just do their thing. And I'm sure great things would come out of that. But sometimes people don't know where to begin. So we try to give some guidelines and introduce some exercises that get them writing. One of them is actually happening right now. We challenge the fellows to break off into duos or trios and write with a random person. And we really encourage them at this point to pick someone that they haven't played with yet or they've been wanting to play with. And they go take over the whole grounds and they just improvise and write.
Sweet! Okay, we're switching.
This year we're doing 2 different sets of groupings. One we're calling pods. And in the pods, it's really exploratory time. There's no deliverable, meaning we're not charging them with any performance. Rather, we're just giving them a group and giving them space to explore different techniques, such as free improvisation and song sharing, so sharing songs from where they come from their different traditions, and also collaborative recording processes like the street studio.
So the street studio is a technique that we at Found Sound Nation have developed over the last maybe 3-4 years. The premise is really simple. It's to take the traditional studio, all of the sort of trappings that go with it, the interface, the computer, instruments, the musicians, and to transport them onto a street or into a public place and invite random people, passers-by, anyone who wants to come and participate in sort of like a spontaneous recording, jam, improvised session. And the idea then is that those tracks get produced into little songs and that we send those out to everyone who participated. So we've been introducing this model to all of the OneBeat fellows because we're going to do several street studios on the OneBeat tour this year. And hopefully our amazing team of producers can lead them.
So we also have bag ensembles, and we call them bag ensembles because on the first day we had fellows pick numbers out of a OneBeat bag. They're put into those groups for the rest of the residency. And in these bag ensembles, they are charged with writing music that will be performed, definitely at our final show at Montalvo and also throughout the tour. So this is a little bit more pressure on this group to write material for an audience.
For me, like 4th day is like a month, man. You know, everything is important. Every minute is important here.
Yeah.
Because it's like everything, what you talk with other people or with, you learn some session, you learn the method of the sessions, you know, how to work with the people. Because I'm learning, I'm going to do also back home, you know. This is why I'm here, exactly. So the most important part is like how they function, the crew.
Many of us, we are basically traditionalist musicians, another are classical kind of, another. So somehow do you approach with respect, you know, somehow into his or her musical world. That's what I try to work the most on, to be subtle, how to try to understand and communicate properly, to be able to have successful actual collaborations, you know, heartful and soulful and professional also. I'm an official engineer.
It's funny to see how many people are recording like everything that we do. We'll be singing in the morning and there'll be like 5 microphones in the center just kind of like capturing everything. Because all of the producers are really keen on capturing some of these sounds, so that's been really nice.